Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a while. Just been a lot of other stuff going on. I'm not going to get into that today. I wanted to show y'all what's on the bench here. Drug out here a while back. Well, it was a little guy's idea. Drove the frame down and 4 wheels and tires and a motor and some exhaust and wanting to build something. I thought to myself, you fixing to open up a can of worms. I was thinking to myself, what are you gonna do for a body? But anyway, we drug this little T back out again. Got a little progress done on it here. Just kind of wheeling on it and everything. So let's get over here and I'll show you what we've got done so far here on it. Like I said, hadn't done a whole lot to it. We first started out here with this 40 Ford front axle. I think it come out of that 40 Ford sedan. And the first thing we done was cut these backing plates off of it, because I think that's where that metal axle went through or what. That's not going to work. So we cut them off and got to looking, and I didn't want to, let's see if I can zoom in here. Not too good with this phone. I don't know if you can see it or not. We brought that front axle out right here. I didn't want it right there where the radiator mounts, so we moved it out. And the next thing, we got to working on our wheels and tires to see what the width of everything is going to be, which some pretty meaty meats right there. And so we got that done, and didn't really want a solid wheel back, so come up with some disc brakes and calipers here, rotors and calipers. Kind of see there how they're opened. Thought that looked pretty neat. And come up with these radius rods here, and it's going to mount them here. And I got to looking, I said, well, that's not going to look right, just stuck to the frame. So I went back to my parts box and I found 2 of these, which they're actually the pieces that goes in some of them bodies, the front and the back, to where you can raise it up and down where that metal axle goes through. And I sanded them down for them radius rods to pin in right there. I think that'll work out pretty good right there. And I got to the back wheels. I said, well, so wound up and I come up with these here out of that 66 Nova Pro Street. I took the rear ones and cut the centers out of it to put in there. See if I can back this back down here. Wrong way. To get that offset that I wanted there. And which on the back I done the same thing. I didn't want a solid back, so I came up with, well, I guess 3 of these wheel backs. When I cut this center out after I found out what my offset was going to be on the wheel back, and I had to cut it right there on that line. This piece right here. So that's how thick the wheel back is. I'm gonna pop one of these out right quick. Kind of let you look at it right quick. You can kind of see it took a whole wheel, and then that, I guess that Krager, and then that much of that backing plate there to get that offset. And on the back, I've done the same thing. Like I said, when I cut that out, it looks more, opened up and just like a solid piece there. I thought that turned out pretty good there. But yeah, we got us 4 wheels and some brakes on the front, which excuse me. I was thinking about the rear end. I said, well, I got some Chevrolet rear ends, and with old Chopper, he was over here a few days ago, and I told him, I said, well, I'd like to keep it old school. I said, I'm looking for this kind of rear end. So a few days later, he come over, and he had I asked him, I said, what'd you come up with? He had a box with him. And he said, well, I had this little rear end here. And he come up with this little quick change, which it was a little short. I had to cut that much, these black ends off of that other rear end to extend this out. So and I put some filler in there, done some sanding, need to prime it, look at it, get that ready to paint. But he asked me the other day, he said, you gonna put that little flathead V8 in there? I said, well, right now that's all I got. He said, well, I brought you a motor. I said, what'd you bring? And he brought this here. I said, well, cool. That's looking a little better. There's a oil pan. Little 8-quart, I guess. But yeah. And I dug out some spindles for the front. Maybe y'all can see that. So I asked him, I said, what else you got in there? And he said, well, I came up with a body. I said, really? He said, yeah. Yeah. He brought this over. I said, where'd you come up with that at? He said, some of your old bills and stuff, when you got out of modeling and gave me all yours, he said it was all put in a coffee can. I said, really? And I got to thinking, I said, yeah, I remember building that kit back in the early 80s. He said, look at the bottom side of it. So I picked it up. I turned it over. I don't know if y'all can see that. 1982. And that little kit's over 40 years old. He said, well, I got all of it in the can if you want to build it. I said, I don't know. So I don't know if I want to carry on with it with this build here, or if I want to build it back like it was. Which, say that's going to be a little short back here. I was thinking about making a little truck bed and use this for like your luggage, keep it out of rain if it goes to raining. I can build me a little truck bed back here to put the battery and the fuel tank in. Don't know yet. And I got to look in, let's see. I said I could mount that back here and make it the Munster coaster, roadster, tea roadster, whatever. I don't know. I was just looking at it, throwed it up there. I don't know how cool that would be or what. That way Herman and Grandpa can sit in the front and Lily can sit in the back. And, oh, yeah, there was one more thing he pulled out of that box. When I seen him, I went to drooling at the mouth. I said, I don't know if he pulled that out of the box or he pulled it out of his hat, but check these out, you guys. How cool are them? Already drilled out. I think they go with this little tea bucket here. I like to have them 3D printed. It'd be pretty awesome on these little roadster builds, you guys. 29s and 32s. Y'all let me know what you think on that. I just want to throw that out there. But, yeah. I said, well, I don't know if I want to go that route. I had this body here in mind when we first throwed this out there. I'm going to let y'all look at it. Get that motor slid up here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going with it. I'm just wheeling on it, seeing what's going to come of it. Y'all give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think, and see which way y'all think I should go with this thing here. I'm just having a fun time playing with it. Being in these apartments, you can't go outside and paint and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to stay occupied and everything. So if y'all like what you've seen so far, like I said, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me a comment, let me know. And you don't want to miss out on what's coming up. Go ahead and hit that notification bell, and that way you don't miss out. And Oh, one other thing, Shop Cat, he wanted y'all to check his build out. He's been working on here, so let me get back over here and I'll let you see his. Yeah, he's been working on a little roadster there. He said, get my wheels and tires painted. He said, I'll be looking pretty good. So, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. Color me gone. Bye.